Chargers are off to the hot start in 2025. And the question is on everybody's mind is simple. How far can this team actually go? How far can they go? Jim Harbaugh's squad looks locked for the first 2 weeks. And I'm telling you guys right now, this team looks different. It feels different. Watching them feels different. They're disciplined, they're confident, and the toughness makes them one of the most dangerous AFC squads, period. Look at what they just did against the Raiders on Monday Night Football. First play of the game, interception, right? That's the tone they've been setting all season long. Optimistic defense, capitalizing on mistakes and flipping momentum before the other team can even breathe. Justin Herbert continues to be the steady hand. 60-yard tutty to Quentin Johnson. That was the dagger. When your quarterback who can take the top off of defense like that, paired with a coach like Harbaugh who keeps them focused, you got a formula for something special. And the defense. Defense has been lights out. Yes, Khalil Mack might be out for a little while, but you know what? He's on an old age. He's old man river. He's over the hill. The Chargers held Geno Smith to 0 for 11 for 10 plus air yards passing. 0 completions. With the second most attempts without a completion ever since ESPN started tracking them back in 2006. The difference this year is coaching. Let's just be honest. The difference with the LA Chargers this season is coaching. In years past, they've always had talent, but they always found ways to lose. Blown leads, bad discipline, no finish. Under Harbaugh, that's all gone. They're protecting the ball. They're finishing drives. They're finding ways to win even when the offense slows down. But I ask you guys this question. How far can they go? Legitimately, how far can the Los Angeles Chargers go in 2025? Because the AFC is stacked. Let's just be honest. They are stacked. You got the Buffalo Bills. You got the Chiefs. You got the Ravens. You got the Pittsburgh Steelers. You still got the Denver Broncos potentially. Maybe the Houston Texans. It is a stacked division from top to bottom. And an offense with Herbert, Johnson, and that line playing strong, a defense that shut down one of the league's most aggressive passers, and a coach who has been in the Super Bowl before. Guys, if you ask me, the Chargers are absolutely in the conversation to take the AFC West crown. They're absolutely in the conversation to make a deep playoff run. And yes, if they still healthy and they keep playing this way, they can make a Super Bowl run. You heard it here first, guys. I think the LA Chargers playing the way they are, healthy, 100%, they can make a Super Bowl run. So here's the question for you guys. How far do you believe the Chargers can go this season? Are we talking AFC West champs, a playoff run, or can this team actually bring home the Lombardi Trophy to Los Angeles? Guys, comment down below your thoughts, your opinions, and your hottest of the hottest takes. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and hit the hype button as we're live Monday through Thursday at 9 p.m. East Coast time. Let's get into the comments. Alpha Rob says, divisional round. He says they might win a wild card game, but they're not going past that. And Alpha Rob, I might be drinking the Kool-Aid a little bit too much on the Los Angeles Chargers as well. I feel like I need to write a bylaw in the Man-Hour Bible and says, hey, don't trust the Chargers till December, right? We've done it with the Chicago Bears. We've done it with the Las Vegas Raiders. Maybe we should do it with the Chargers as well. But right now, they're looking good. But I can see your divisional round because in the divisional round, they will have to play either the Buffalo Bills, the Baltimore Ravens, Pittsburgh Steelers potentially. And you know what? I'm not for sure they're ready to compete with those teams quite yet. John Setter's in the chat. What's up, John? John used to be a Big Skin Pundit.
Big Skin Pun. Get yourself.
He says, what's good, y'all? Long time no see. And John is saying AFC Championship game at the most for the Los Angeles Chargers. I could see them getting past the Ravens. I could see them getting past the Chiefs, past the Steelers. But getting past the Buffalo Bills, I feel like if the Buffalo Bills make the AFC Championship game this season, this is their year. Alpha Rob says the Steelers defense does not look good so far. I concur with that 100%. However, still cannot count out TJ Watt in them. Old member says, lost in the wild card game to Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be something? Zuno says a playoff run. Zuno, when you talk about playoff run, is that winning a wild card game? Is that winning the divisional game? Like, so let's define what a playoff run is. Is it just winning one game and advancing one round? Or is a playoff run 2 wins? Like, I feel like, quote, a playoff run is you definitely have to win that divisional game. Make it past the divisional round. Then you're in a playoff run. And James says, the Steelers ain't shit, Buck. Or Alpha Rob. Get out of here. Steelers suck. That's just your hatreds talking, James. That is just your hatreds talking. But then James Frank says, Quentin Johnson finally found his hands. They got their veteran wide receiver back that Herbert trusts. Defense is nice. Chargers are going to be great this season. I think they can win a few playoff games. I don't know about making it to the AFC Championship game, but they could definitely do some damage. And James, I agree with you wholeheartedly. You know how the Kansas City Chiefs fans did not want to see the Bengals last year in the playoffs? I think this is the Chargers this year. A team like the Ravens don't want to see the Chargers. A team like the Buffalo Bills probably don't want to see the Chargers early. They could see them late in the championship game, but they don't want to see them in the divisional round or the wild card round. I feel like if the Chargers get that one win, confidence is going to be sky high, and they're going to be rolling into that divisional game. And then if they win that divisional game, I don't think there's no stopping them, right? I feel like this team could definitely be on a mission. Be on a mission if they can get past the divisional round, meaning a Lombardi, meaning a Super Bowl berth. Not saying they're winning the Super Bowl, but I'm saying this team has every capability of making it to the Super Bowl. And then John says, whoa, Buck, slow it down, baby. Says the Bills and the Ravens will be in the AFC Championship game. The Ravens will lose the first round of the playoffs. Whether it's the wild card game, whether it's if they somehow get the number one overall seed, it's the divisional round. Either way, they're losing their first playoff game. Just like the Lions are, just like the Eagles are, just like whoever wins the AFC South is. That's just the hatred talking at me. That's just the hatred. But guys, let's talk about